2010 Winter Olympics in Vancouver, Ryan Miller was the MVP of the tournament for Team USA. He showed true character, true belief, and understanding how to play the game with confidence. He didn't show last year in the playoffs with the St. Louis Blues. The Blues were the team to beat. I thought the Blues were going to win the Cup last winter, but they didn't. So, you got to remember, these things happen. Sometimes you might be good on paper, but a game's not well on paper. You have to play the games. And it's all about timing, it's all about chemistry, and everything has to come together. And I think with Vancouver, it's still a work in progress. The Sedin twins and Brad and Rabada are starting to click. It's great to see. Alex Burrows and Bonino look like they got a little bit of a chemistry going. I think Burrow's going to have a good year this year. Same thing with Rabada. Hopefully Rabada can get 35 goals. Very, very key for this team to make the playoffs. This team is a playoff team. Probably 7th or 6th seed. Or even 8th. I say 7th. And if you get in, anything's possible. Look at the Kansas City Royals. You never know. Just get in like the old timers say. The Kings came in as, a 7th seed, and they won the Stanley Cup. You get in the playoffs as a 7th seed, you might win the Cup. So you never know. With Vancouver, the fans in Vancouver, you just got to believe. Give your team some time. Even just be patient. I think they're going to make a few more moves before the season's out. There's been talk of Evander Kane. There's been talk of some other great players in the National Hockey League coming to Vancouver. The rumors will never end. The season will go by. From what I hear, they are still on the phone looking to improve, get more depth, get defense, get a forward, get something, but not yet. The team's playing good right now, but as we get close to November, U.S. Thanksgiving, usually the phone will start to ring. I hear, the phone is ringing, but it's not ringing loud enough. And I don't think, the Vancouver brain trust of the Linden regime and Jim Benning, they're going to be desperate to pull off a deal. If the team struggles, they will go make a move. You have, like I said, with Evander Kane, who they really, really want to get. A guy like Nal Yakupov, they would mind getting. Even a defenseman, if they could pry one from like Florida, like Brian Campbell. Even though he's making a lot of money, he's still a player that can play on that power play and can get you that goal when you need it. So you never know with Vancouver, anything is still possible. And I look at the rest of the National Hockey League, you look at the Leafs, same story. They're losing. The goaltending has been suspect. The defense has been suspect. I don't know what Ronnie Carlisle is doing with his defense. He needs to fix it. How about Marty Brodeur? He'd be a good player to play for that team. The rumors of Marty Brodeur will not end. Philadelphia, they've played better. Ever since we heard about the Marty Brodeur and the Bruce Gallo rumors of maybe them going to sign him. And I've heard rumors that they were going to go sign a defenseman. And that won't end. And I'm hearing rumors of Ryan Whitney. But it's just talk, kicking the tires. Ronnie Hextall is always looking to improve his team. With injuries to his defense corps, I wouldn't be surprised if they do sign a Ryan Whitney. Give him, one of those contracts for just go for a conditional stint in the AHL. They call him up, and they got him for the season. And it's extra depth defenseman. There's a lot of great free agents out there, man. Scott Gomez, Mike Komisarek, Thomas Cavalli. I think he's playing in Europe right now. But there's still good people out there. Tim Thomas is still out there. Bruce Gallo, Martin Brodeur. We'll just have to see who gets signed. Ray Whitney's still out there. I'm surprised nobody signed Ray Whitney. Like Arizona, Vancouver, San Jose. I guess it takes an injury to get these guys back into the league. It's pretty amazing, eh? But let me tell you, folks, the season's still young. Teams have struggled. Teams are doing good. Montreal Canadiens are the best team in the National Hockey League. Pretty amazing. 7-2. Amazing. And then you have a team like the Ducks. I think they're 5-1 or 5-2. They're playing amazing. San Jose's played great. Vancouver's played great. The Rangers are starting to play better. Pittsburgh is struggling. Goaltending is still a question, but they'll turn it around. They still have superstars like Crosby and Malkin They have, Kunitz. They have a lot of talent on that team. Nashville has been amazing this year. They've proved to the league that they're for real. They're the top of the Central Division. They've just been awesome. They've been better than the Chicago Blackhawks. Who would have thought that would be possible? Even Minnesota. So that's pretty amazing what we're seeing out of the Nashville Predators. Well, folks, thanks for watching NHL Review for October 20th, 2014. An old show that I used to have on YouTube is back, and I'm glad you guys enjoyed this broadcast.